if you are new here, I'm Kanitsi, and if you're already watching this channel, welcome back. So today we are going to watch the 7th episode of the anime Monster, and after the previous episode, of course, I have a bad feeling that Johan already murdered this poor Fortner family and also Mr. Maurer from the newspaper. I think he was from the newspaper, yeah. So let's see what actually happens in this episode. Let's go. All right.
ヨハンという名前だった。
I think she has yet to remember, but she's starting to. Because of her brother, seeing her brother was like one of the first triggers. Actually, the first trigger was when she heard a sad story about the family being murdered. And while the opening is going on, I also have to watch it because I was told that the opening is going to change slightly. But I just think that the poor girl will have to relieve the trauma from her childhood because her parents have died in front of her eyes when she was small, and now the people she thinks are her biological parents, well, they are parents to her because they raised her for so long, and if she sees them dead now, it will be like relieving that trauma from the childhood, and probably is going to be something that will trigger her memories and make her probably remember everything. And then maybe then we will learn like if she actually shot her brother, then like find out more details about what happened. I wonder what, I'm not sure what's been written in this window in the opening, to be honest. I don't feel like it was in English though. Maybe it was in German. Damn, I didn't look like German also. Maybe I shouldn't read too much into it. Maybe it will be kind of a spoiler. Okay, so let's see. I'm really scared of this episode to be House of Dragon. Ah, crap. Yeah, the name isn't very positive. Doesn't give me much hope. And also, like, it happens in the house. I think it will be just like not exact, but a replication of what she had to go through. Yeah, she's safe, but I don't think she was going to be murdered, but her parents looks like. But why? Why did he have the need to kill them? Yeah, now he realizes that he wasn't able to call the police because the phone line was already cut. Maybe it is time to call the police right now. Then they don't have mobile phones yet, right? Oh. Is that the cake? That's Mr. Maurer, and that's her mom. And dead, oh, they're all dead. At least it's not like that graphic. But it's something that I expected. I'm not surprised at all. The blood is still flowing. No, these are like the spots that appear on your body after you die, so there's no saving them for sure. He's still trying. I didn't consider this possibility, and I don't think he will be able to save them. I'm more concerned about Anna, right? I understand Dr. Tenma doesn't want anyone to die, but look at how she's just standing there shocked.
お願いだから頼むから
Oh.
マフラーさんあなたの大好きなタバコが
I think he is also in shock because as a doctor he must realize that it is not going to help to give him a cigarette. I really feel bad for Mr. Maurer too. He wanted to like go back to his wife and all of that. That day. I was right!
私が殺したのに
Kill me. I think she said just kill. She's talking about her brother.
ニナ
She shot him.
私がお兄ちゃんを殺したのに
I didn't consider this part. That her having to shoot her brother is also going to affect her negatively because she had to murder someone herself, and like not just someone but her brother. I think she remembered everything.
早く逃げなきゃ君を連れ去りに奴が来る
Do you think he's still in the house?
大丈夫です警察です通報を受けてまいりましたちょっと失礼中を見させていただきます
They received a call. Did Johan call them to frame Dr. Tenma if he knew he was coming? No, he wouldn't do this. Who called the... Maybe someone just heard the gunshots or... Wait, I'm not sure. Were they shot?
まもなく応援が来ます現場の方は彼らに任せてあなた方には署で詳しい話を伺います
But...
被害者の娘さんですか
Yes.
お気の毒に
But Dr. Tenma, again, like associated with these murders, will make the inspector think again that he is guilty because he happened to be here. Like, why?
平和な町であんなことが起きるなんてあなたどこの国の方中国いえ日本人です天馬と申しますああ日本の方遠い異国で大変な目に遭われました落ち着いてもう大丈夫
Yeah, and maybe him being a foreigner also might be a reason for him to be suspected because it's always easier to suspect like a stranger, so to say.
どこに向かっているんですか
Not
警察署ですでもハイデルベルク署は町の
will they?
我々は隣のマンハイム署から来ました
Okay, I guess I was wrong.
隣の署まで連れて
I just thought for a second maybe Johan paid them
と
to
で到着し
bring Anna to him, and their eyes, they look scared, don't they? What do you think?
通報を受けた
And from
通報を
whom?
受けてやってきたと言ったな
Yeah, but
誰の通報を受けた
I thought the neighbors heard the gunshots. There were the neighbors there, right?
警察が現場の保持もせずに第一発見者を連れ出すようなことをするものなの
Wait, damn, I didn't have a look at the car from the outside. Did it look like the police car? Why does he have blood on him?
まさか
But why?
まさかこの
Did Johann kill someone to further persuade them? Or were they just always working for him? How safe it is to jump out of the car while it's just still going? I'm not sure. Who are these people? Are they real police, or is this roadblock also like fabricated?
当て逃げ犯を探してますのでご協力を。あれメスナー刑事とミュラー刑事じゃないですか。
Messner and Müller.
これから署に戻られるんですか？新車じゃないですか。どういうことだ？あっという間に大物だよ。手荒く扱うからね。この子が気分が悪いというので少し。
He did decide to run, did he?
ああ、どうぞ。
Like, just remember the guy with the shears near the castle? They might be in the same situation that he was in. He was told that he is going to be paid. Maybe these people, looks like they really do work for the police. Maybe they were like not bought, but persuaded in a more violent way.
大丈夫ですか、ドクター天馬。なぜ知ってるんです？私は名前は言ったが、医者であることまでは言ってない。なぜ知っているんです？
I'm so unobservant. Yeah, he said he's Japanese and he's Tenma without the doctor. So they were also told who he is. That he is Dr. Tenma. They were told about him. Okay, he jumped in the water and I don't think it was too high, so I think they are going to be unharmed. But these people, like, I'm unsure, were they... really policemen or not? Maybe Johann has some people just working for him everywhere. Have them? So we are in hiding now? Did she get cold? It looks like she was the most shocked by the fact that she remembered that she killed her brother than by anything else. And she's too shocked to say anything. No. What? Is this something that happened before her family moved from one part of Germany to another? Before they crossed the border? Were they not their real parents since then? Even the first father and mother were not biological. But why would he kill the people who are nice to them? He only wanted his sister to be close, like him and his sister. Yeah, so Mr. and Mrs. Libert are not their real parents. And so you decided to kill him.
を取ったの。お兄ちゃんに狙いをつけた。
Well, I think she did the right thing.
お兄ちゃんその時言ったわ。笑いながら言ったのよ。撃ったら銃を窓の外へ捨てろって。ちゃんと頭を撃ってって。
Why would he say that? Did he want to die?
ちゃんと撃ったの。ちゃんと頭を狙ったのに。なんで助けたの？
You did it! How could he know? No, He just thought it was a hurt kid. Of course he tried to save him.
パパとママは殺されずに済んだのよ。
But I understand her feelings.
助けたのよ。
ここでじっとしてるんだ。私は警察に行く。昨べの刑事たちがもし本物だとすると
Yeah. Can you really trust the police?
警察にいるということになるが、ただこうしているわけにもいかない。
What about Inspector Luger was his surname?
ヨハンは君を連れ去ろうとしている。追っ手が来たら隠れるんだぞ。
She said she found out why he was killing these people.
少し眠るんだ。
But she didn't say it.
人間はそうやって生きてるんだ。君は生きてるんだ。これからのことを考えるんだ。これからのことを。犯人の手がかりはないんですか？これまでドイツ各地の
Heidelberg.
中年夫婦殺人事件との関連は？ですから全力を挙げて捜査しておりますが、まだ詳しいことは申し上げられません。我々の
You don't have any details yet.
夫妻には娘がいるんですが、その娘の行方は？それも現在捜査中です。一緒に殺されたマウラー記者はなぜあの家にいたんです？彼と行動を共にしていたっていう日本人は何者ですか？
Here he is.
こいつが怪しいな。
See, it's easier to blame like someone who came from another place.
ハイデルベルク城。あいつも殺されたのか。とにかく詳しいことは
Do you think
発表します。
he would be killed anyways? Like, even if he managed to keep Anna, maybe he would be killed anyways.
ああ、わざわざマンハイム署から応援ご苦労様。助かりますよ。メスナー刑事、ミュラー刑事。
These are the same surnames. Ah, yeah, I remembered them.
なんでもおっしゃってください。協力します。
But don't you think they looked scared in the car? So I think they are being manipulated and not like willingly working for Johan.
本物だった。あの男たちやはり本物の警官だった。どうして？
Yeah, but why did they have a blood?
はい、ハイデルベルクポスト。え？よ、聞こえないよ。練習部内、お互いしてるんだ。
In the castle.
あんた誰です？
No, it was Johan himself who killed everyone, and they are just covering him.
何ですか？
But if they had blood, maybe they were nearby.
5時にそちらに行きます。警察には絶対に連絡しないでください。本当ですか？ガスじゃない。
So
もしもし。警察がダメなら、あの新聞社しかない。
he wants to talk to the newspaper.
ニーナの目の
Will they really like not tell the police? It's Mr. Maurer's photo.
マウラーさん。
He was so kind.
困りますよ。無断で部屋
He even brought out Dr. Tenma to eat. That was so sweet.
中年夫婦殺しの件で来てるんでしょ？こっちには城で殺された男の資料しかありませんよ。ルンゲ警部。
Lunge. Did I say I said Lunger.
失礼。ちょっと気になってね。あなたが追っている件とこっちは犯行時刻が同じだし、同一犯じゃありませんよ。
この男、手に縛られた跡があるようだが。
Even though I think he suspected Tenma, I feel like we could trust him in the way he really wants to find the actual truth. At least, I know he has kind of this evil face, but I trust him. like as our, how to say it?
現場から逃げ出すルートは4つ。条件、人目につかない。
Yes.
逃げ出す先の人通り。
Like as the person who isn't going to be like sold out, or manipulated with money or something like that, who actually honestly wants to find the truth. Did he just go for the random bushes?
見つけた。
Is this Dr. Tenma's type?
ニナ、私だ。天馬だ。ニナ、
Did she disappear?
ニナ。まさか。
Maybe he shouldn't left her alone.
ニナ。
The question is, did she go by herself or was she taken away?
ニナ、連れ去られてしまったのか。一人にするんじゃなかった。
That's coffee and food. She left a note. So she went by herself?
ドクター・テンマン、あなたは悪くない。あなたは医者としての仕事を
Yeah, that's true.
あなたは悪くない。サンドイッチを食べてください。そして少し眠ってください。あなたは生き延びてください。そして一人でも多くの人を助けてください。ニナ・フォルトナ。
That's all she said? Poor Dr. Ten. He only just found her.
君はこれからどうする。もう一度あいつを殺すつもりなのか。
That's a good idea. Maybe, maybe.
彼を生き返らせてしまったんだ。私が。
She's right. She even said it twice. It's not your fault. You couldn't know. And even if you did know, like, after all, he believes that all lives have been created equal. So, I don't know. Like, thinking that this Johann being alive brings more death to the world, but even if Dr. Tenma knew that Johann killed his parents, turns out they were not also their parents, so we have yet to find the truth about their like birth and childhood before crossing the border. Even then, even if he knew that, I think he would still try to save Johann. Like, that's just what if. We can't know what would happen for sure. I don't know if he will talk about this, but just from what I've seen from this character, I'm inclined to believe he would still make just the same choice, no matter what. Okay, I think the opening and the ending are the same for now. Alright, it wasn't as scary as I feared. I like this because even though there are some scary and sad, psychologically tough moments, there doesn't seem to be any graphic violence in this anime, something that I don't really take well. So they just showed their dead bodies, and thankfully I didn't cry because I didn't know them for long enough. But still it was very sad because they were such nice people, and they really loved their adopted daughter, and now we find out that the Libert family, who are also very nice people, they also adopted these kids, so to say, and Johann killed them. And Nina says there's some reason why he does that. So as children, he would just like stuck to a certain family of nice people, get their trust, so to say, use them to his benefit somehow, for example, to cross the border, to learn some new skills from them or from their neighbors, something like that. And then after he doesn't need them anymore, he thinks, well, they serve their purpose, so now, so that I don't leave any trace, so to say, I will have to kill them. So that's the motive of his murders. And then also he murders people who might have some info on his identity and everything like that. So this also lines up pretty well with my speculation that he just kills everyone except for Dr. Tenma, who has come close to him as a person, who could see him or somehow either way like talk about him and help police find him, probably. So he wants to stay hidden, and that's why he kills these people. The peculiar thing is though that Nina's family, they didn't really he lived with them. He lived with them for some time, so still, but I think more like he killed them because he also wanted to erase Nina's past, so Anna can go join him in the shadows, so to say. And poor Mr. Maurer just happened to be here, and maybe here Dr. Tenma has another reason to feel guilty. He didn't say anything about it, but I think he was really distraught by Maurer in particular, not only because like he knew him a little better, of course, than Nina's parents, but also he might feel some responsibility because he is the one who basically entangled Maurer in this case, and you can argue that because of Dr. Ten, Maurer happened to be here, and that's why he was murdered. Yeah, and now Anna ran off, saying to Dr. Tenma just that it's not your fault, just go on with your life and save more people. But Dr. Tenma is too deep into this now to just go back to his life, especially since I think Inspector, I forgot how he name, Lunge, Inspector Lunge, is kind of suspicious of him, and well, I think he's just going to continue this investigation. I just hope that somewhere down the line, Inspector understands that Tenma is not a suspect, but like a victim and a witness, and they will work together. Like it's just my fantasy. I'm not sure what is going to happen. Of course, don't tell me. Alright, I think I'm just starting to ramble, like thinking back to the episode and all the little details. So maybe I'll add something else after the next episode. But that would be it for today. So share your thoughts in the comments down below without spoilers, of course. Thank you for watching and see ya.